It's Crystal the Foxy Colorist coming to you live from the Fox's Den. And guess what? Somebody made me sick. And we're going to work on this whip together. I'm going to show you how I use my gel pens to create this, to color this crown. All right. Y'all ready? Let's go. All right. So I am coloring in the coloring book Magical Dawn by Hanna Karlzon. And this is just going to be a little kind of like a story time, me telling you guys what happened and finishing up this whip. So I kind of discovered when I was playing with these gel markers that I can make kind of like it's almost, to me it looks like a dirty gold, or like a goldish, I don't know what to call it, bronzes dirty gold. It's so funny because I was really trying hard to like create gold with with my colored pencils. Now I definitely like the way that came out. That's like the brown, that's the dark, and that's the light. I like those three in order. But I'm actually using my Pentonic gel pens and my Grabby gel pens. So just in the order of like the dark, the medium, and then the light is how it looks better. Okay. So if I sound like I'm gasping for air, okay. So let me tell you what happened on the way back from Jamaica. All right. So my husband, the sweet man that he is in, he paid for us to, take first class, to, he's just awesome. I can't say enough about him. Thank God. Yeah, I'm blessed, y'all. Trust me, because I be cutting up. Ooh, I be anyhow. So there was this lady coughing before we even got on the plane. So whenever I hear anybody coughing, I run immediately. I move out of the area because I have asthma, and I already know first person gonna get sick is gonna be me. First person riding down the road speeding is gonna get pulled over is gonna be the person in the Corvette. First person that's gonna get sick is me. So this lady, I was like, oh, okay, well maybe it's just her allergies. I could get she's got allergies. Okay. But then, y'all, why was she sitting in front of me? Why? Okay, calm down, Fox. Calm down. I was like, oh no, she's sitting in front of me. I was like, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Then she was hacking, hacking, hacking. She was not covering her mouth. I did not have a mask, because I didn't think about having a mask. I'm going to Jamaica. Um, yeah. So we made it back home. Thank God. Yay, we home. Everything is in order we left it in. So I've just been around here. Then all of a sudden, my head started hurting. Yo, it felt like somebody was punching me in my head. I was looking around for the person that was punching me in my head because that's how bad it was hurting. Then all of a sudden, why my bones start hurting? I'm like, wait a minute. I don't went to Jamaica and got arthritis. Tiny, tiny. Jamaica, I thought Jamaica had given me arthritis in my knees because it was hurting in my knees and in my like elbow, like every joint. I was like, this is crazy. Then, I was like, oh, let me take a nap. I laid down. Yo, why when I laid down, I couldn't get up. Like I couldn't get up. Like help, I fallen, but I didn't fall. Help, I laid down to take a nap and I can't get up. So then I heard my husband coughing. I was like, oh no. She got us, she got us. But then he stopped coughing. I think he let out like three coughs, cough, cough. And then all of a sudden, I just went downhill on skates. So all I'm gonna say is after all that, I'm quarantined in the den for 5 days. Y'all, 5 days. Quarantine, started my regiment, my little regiment medication. This is the first time I ever had I ain't even gonna say the C word. this is the first time I've ever had it because I've always just try to be so very careful because I know it can trigger, my asthma. So, but yeah, but I had a great time. In Jamaica is very beautiful. We stayed near Negril, Negril. We stayed near Negril. Oh man, we had some delicious lobster. Let me tell you something. I like anything. What? Okay, so plantain, boiled, fried, it don't matter. I'm going to eat it. Those things are delicious. They're like a dessert to me. Are they like a dessert to anyone else? Like plantain? I think I'm saying it right. They had like banana by it, but they are like they're like really delicious. Oh, they are so good. And I didn't know so many people ate pork and beans in the morning. Y'all forgive me. I'm gonna have to whisper some. It helps me, not use so much air. But yeah, they had pork and beans. Um, I was like, pork and beans. Where are the hot dogs? Lord, where am I? USA. Okay, Crystal, don't make yourself laugh. I was like, where are the hot dogs and the buns? Why do we have pork and beans in the morning for breakfast? I was tearing them janks up, y'all. Yes, I was. Why did they put peas in them? What was up with the pea? But see, these were green peas. I don't like green peas. So, but I was trying to move those peas out the way because the pork and beans were delicious. And I noticed that they had like pork and beans on the buffet type thing every morning. And people were like tearing it up. I thought that was just really interesting. They had pork and beans in the morning. So I might do that around here. Have some pork and beans in the morning. I ain't gonna have no hot dogs either. But dumplings, I had boiled. I had them fried. What is it, like green eggs and ham? I had them high, I had them low, I had them laid to the side. They are so good. Things that things I wanna learn how to make. Dumplings. I wanna learn how to fry them. It's just like a big dough ball, but it was like so delicious because they had like this corned beef hash stuff on the buffet. And yeah, it was just delicious. It was. It really, but y'all probably think all I did was eat. That is not all I did. We had some delicious drinks too. I saw some great performances. That was fun, and I just saw just the beauty. They have like these people that jump from this little mountain in the grill, which is, I mean, tourists can do it too, but I would have came back with more than what I currently have. So yeah, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't. It's beside this place. I think it's called Rick's. I think it's called Rick's Cafe. Um, yeah, and they be getting a little hammered over there, and I think they go jump off that mountain, and when they hit that water, they wish they had never done that before. So, but it was a really great experience. So, let me talk about this crown really quickly. So, I discovered this. I think I was just kind of playing around, and I discovered this because at the time I was really trying to learn how to color gold with my colored pencils, and it was just giving me a fit. I was like, man, I really want to color in these Hannah Carlson books, but I really want it to look like gold. But if I just do the gold like that, it didn't look as good. It didn't. So I really like the way this looked. So it's really a combination of like a brown gel pen, a brown shiny gel pen. I'm just using the shiny one. So this is a dark brown. This is like a light brown. This is like a gold, and this is another like brown. Do I even have all these browns? I guess I do. Um, but yes, I like the way it looks. You guys will have to give give me your opinion on it because I really like the way it's turning out. I do. It's kind of like a I don't know. It just kind of reminds me of like a like a dirty, not a dirty. Well, yeah, like a dirty gold. I don't know. I like it. So, are you guys taking any vacations this summer? Let me tell you something. one time we did a staycation. Pretty much, we just went into the Atlanta area. Um, we rented this hotel and we just acted like we were tourists. It was so much fun. If you have never been to, um, what is it, the place with the fish? Y'all help. I might be, I might be a little bit loopy. The aquarium. There we go. Georgia Aquarium. And let me tell you something. We went to the World of Coke. I was like, I've been here before. Can we skip to the part where you get the drinks? Have any of you guys been to the World of Coke? The Coke is mixed to perfection there. I could just sit there and drink Coke until my kidneys are like, no mas, no mas, okay? Because I really like Coca-Cola, y'all. But yes, I really do. But I'm gonna tell you something. Don't mess with that stuff called Beverly. You talking about nasty on steroids. I can't believe people actually drink that. But then they have like really interesting drinks like Fanta guava, papaya, like, we're just like grape and orange. But they're like, nah, we about to do it tropical style here. So yes, but we just acted, we acted like tourists in our own city, and it was really fun. It was we had a great time. I mean, sometimes you have to just do something just to if you can, just to get away, change something about your day, color something different you never color, use a supply you've never used before, um, just something different. I know, me and my girlfriends and I, we used to do this, like hair product swap, meaning, especially when you have like natural hair that's not permed or anything, you buy all these different products for it, and then you don't even use them because the products doesn't work, but they're so expensive, they cost like, $10 for one bottle. So we had this thing where like you bring like your used, not totally used conditioner or whatever that didn't work for you, and then you swapped it and got with somebody else's product. Everybody, or you might not have swapped it at, you just didn't want none. You just was trying to clean out your area. But let me tell you something. I found the best conditioner by doing that. I really did. So it would be nice to do a coloring supply like thing like that. Like coloring supply and coloring books. I'm not sure how we could do that virtually, but that would be so cool um to do that, because we all have like maybe supplies that don't get the love, um like a lot of other supplies, and we could just like swap them. We could swap them out like a virtual, well, not virtual, y'all know what I'm trying to say. But that would be cool because we sure did that with some hair products. It really got my under my cabinet cleaned out. And the other people, they were like, oh, it works great on my hair. Well, it didn't work good on mine. But as long as somebody's getting to use it, that's the main thing. That's the main thing. I wonder how could we do that virtually. Of course, you would have to mail the product or the supply to the person. But that would be that would be so fun. Well, I think it would. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it in the comments. Okay, so I think I'm not using enough of this darker color now that I'm in the middle. Okay, so I will say this. Atlanta Hartsfield and Airport and the airport in Jamaica be really representing with the Crayola products. They really do. Well, first of all, I think Atlanta Hartsfield Airport. Okay, so Jamaica Airport, they rep with the Crayolas, but Atlanta Hartsfield, they have like all the coloring books. Like, I'll have to break out my supplies that I purchased from the airport, but they have like the best coloring books. I'm like, go ahead, Hartsfield. I'm like, my suitcase getting packed, and I ain't even left home yet. Did y'all hear me talking about my husband not making room in his suitcase? The nerve of him. So I could buy some more stuff. Unbelievable. Just didn't make no sense. But yes, they do have great coloring supplies. Am I the only one who is I am always on the hunt. I don't care where I go. I'm like, okay, do they have an arts and crafts section? Let me walk around the store and see if they got any coloring supplies in here. They got any coloring books? Let me go to the kid, because sometimes stuff is hidden in the kids section. Forgive me, y'all. Sometimes stuff is hidden in the kids section. Okay, I think I'm not using. I gotta tone down this light a little bit. It's not. Let me see. Okay, now I just turned it up. Turn it down for what? Turn it down so I can see. All right. But yeah, I'm quarantining here for 5 days. You know what? Ain't nothing like you're fine someplace until somebody tell you you can't leave. Then you're like, oh my God, I'm going crazy in here. No, you not. This is the same place. You sitting chilling all the time. Y'all probably think I'm crazy. I am. But it's like when somebody tell you you can't go nowhere, you just be like, ugh. But I'm gonna be fine, guys. I'm gonna be fine. Don't worry about me. All right, we're gonna pause this video to get some medication. I'll be right back. All right. So let me start again because I found my grabby gold pen, which is a brighter gold. So that's why this section is looking all dark. Let me start again. See, blame it on the not the alcohol, y'all. Blame it on the medication. All right, so we're gonna start again. Okay, choose joy daily. There you go. So let's take the lightest grabby pen. Let me see, where am I gonna put it? I'm gonna put it right here. Look at this. So this is the lighter one. Then we're gonna go in with the Pentonic one. That is the darker one. It's gold, but it's like a darker gold. All right, so let me go up both sides so you can see this more clear. Here we go. All right, so we're going up both sides. Here we go. Now let me use a darker gold. Awesome. Then let me go in with no, is that the brown? That's not the brown. Come on, eyes, work for me. There we go. With this brown. Ooh, that does not look like the brown. Crystal, the foxy colorist, get it right. Okay, I can't tell if that's a brown or not. And then here. All right, so let me take this gold pen, the lightest gold, and we're just gonna go down and smoosh it together. I've heard that said, smoosh it together. I don't think I used the right pen right there. So of course we're gonna have to do this again. Again, again. But I thought this was so super neat. I don't even know. I'm like, how did that happen? Stance across this. All right, let's try it again. Let's do it again. Yeah, do it again. Y'all remember that movie from the 70s? Okay, let me get. All right, we're gonna start right here. All right, so light gold. Then we have the darker gold. There we go. You got it, girl. Then we have brown. Go me. It ain't my birthday. Go me. Keep focusing, keep focusing. Then we have like the darkest brown. Yes. Then we top it all off by then putting the darker gold. And then we top it all off with that light gold. Yes. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to smoosh it all together. Smoosh it all. That darker part is looking a little bit too dark to me. Maybe I'm going to have to leave one of them out because it's looking too dark. So what happened here was I didn't have my lighter gold pen, but that's okay. Sometimes your crown be like that. Sometimes you gotta take it to the crown cleaner and get it all, cleaned off, like dusted up. So there you go. All right, so since we have the light gold right here, let's go with this darker gold. But I thought this was too cool. I'm gonna have to since I'm trapped in this in the den for 5 days, I'm gonna have to come up with some other new combinations. Yes, but metallic looks. Okay, so did I do? I did. Ooh, y'all, I'm telling you. Okay, I'm gonna skip that one step. Okay, I'm gonna put you down. Gotta put them down sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta put them down. They don't be acting right. Just put them down. Put them down. All right. Well, I hope everybody's having a great summer. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Y'all gonna hear some thunder in my videos because it's been raining. Cats, dogs, elephants, lions, tigers, and bears. Every afternoon, it's like we have a summer storm. We do. So, you know, it's like as soon as I start recording, boom, boom, boom. That's what happens, y'all. I'm telling you. All right, so let me apologize in advance for these next couple of videos because I already know. Um, if y'all thought I was crunk before, if you've ever known anyone who's had to take medicine for asthma, it makes you hype. Get crunk, get crunk, get crunk. It really does, y'all. It makes you hyper. Poor people with children. Can you imagine if I was a child? My mom would be like, "Go sit down somewhere." All right. Well, guys, I'm just, I'm enjoying myself. I'm taking care of myself. If you get some videos where I'm not talking, you don't know why. You will know why I'm not. But yeah, I'm telling you this. I couldn't run. Normally, if I hear anybody let out the least bit of cough, I start speed walking in the other direction because I already know. Let me make sure this is the correct pen. I will say this about like Pentonic. They have like some really nice, like some different pens. I just want to make sure I'm using the right brown. See, this is why you need to write down your colors. I'm saying that to myself now. Okay, let me make sure. That must be the right brown. They have neon. They have everything. Oh, is that it? No, that's the same pen. All right, I just wanted to check to make sure. But yes, I can't wait to finish this. I know this is gonna look so good. I wish I had started this on a smaller, like a smaller version of this. I used up all my gold pen. I wonder, I have this other. I need to find another pen that has a gold that's a light gold. All right, guys. Well, I am not gonna talk your head off. I just wanted to give you a heads up. The next couple of videos may be a little crazy, but let me tell you something. They're gonna be fun. You drive me crazy. Uh, 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 Yeah, what song is that? Isn't that Britney Spears? What song is that? Name that too. All right, y'all. This is Crystal the Foxy Colors. I'm quarantined in the Foxy Den, but guess what? I'm still coloring. I'm quarantined in the Foxy Den. Oh, Lord. All right, y'all. Thank you for stopping by. Hey, did y'all check out my new Crayola video? Did y'all see that Crayola is into like the watercolors now? You better do it, Crayola. Y'all need to go check that video out if you have not checked it out. All right, I'm signing off from the Foxes Den. I'm quarantined in here, but y'all know I'm gonna be coloring. I am. And let me tell you something. When you see somebody and they start coughing, run and keep it foxy. Peace. Bye, guys. I hope y'all like my gold crown. It's fun. Bye, guys.